Greetings, everybody. It's Phil Norris coming to you from the piano keyboard on this eve of the presidential inauguration in 2025. Um, I had an invitation to the presidential inauguration under George W. Bush back in the day in 2005. And I was planning on going to the inauguration, but I had a school bus that decided to drive through my office and destroy my office the day I was supposed to leave to go to the inauguration. So I ended up not going. So whatever fate had for that day, I did not make it. I was planning on going, wanting to go to the inauguration for Donald J. Trump for the 47th inauguration, and just couldn't make it all work, and I've been under the weather a bit. But I was sitting here thinking about where we are in America today. We are divided in a lot of fronts and a lot of different political theologies, I would call it. And just understand that we should all realize that God is still in charge of America. This country has been about worshiping God, I believe, since day one. Started with things like the Mayflower Compact, where the Pilgrims dedicated this land to serving God and to furthering the gospel, which has been what America has been known for several years, and also taking care of a lot of the rest of the world and having compassion on a lot of the rest of the world. And for whatever reputation we have now, I tend to think of the America that is a compassionate America, and an America that embraces all people because we're all God's children. And so we can approach this inauguration from two different ways. We can be angry and bitter about it and just keep the country divided, or we can realize that it is God's divine will that we have the president that we are getting ready to have tomorrow in Donald J. Trump, just like we were when Joe Biden was inaugurated 4 years ago. It's all in God's will, in my belief. So we can embrace that and become Americans and try to make our country better. And I grew up in a little small town in Alabama, and I think most people that I grew up around were instructed to leave the world a better place than we found it. So that's my hope as each inauguration comes and goes, that each president that serves in America will help leave the world in a better place than they found it. And, you can argue all day long about Democrat and Republican. And I just think we need to find our common ground and try to focus on what it would be that God would want us to do as a nation. I think He wants us to evangelize the world. He wants us to go out and be compassionate with each other. And so this is my contribution. I call this, I think it was Kansas, the rock group Kansas had a song called Song for America or something like that, the title. But I'm going to call this song Song for America, and I'm just going to make it up. This is what my mood is today and how I want America to embrace the next 4 years with a new president. And let's come together and let's go about doing God's will. And let's have the tone that I hope I'm going to convey on this piano piece that I'm getting ready to write. I don't know what it's going to look like, but we're going to find out together. And this is going to be my song, Song for America. Let's see what we come up with.